Namaste, hello, this is Anita and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a part number 6 of my little series of my collection of makeup that I'm going to show to you that was requested. So that's why I'm doing these videos of my makeup collection. And we have gone so far that we have come to foundations. And I have, let me see if I can have it in one hand, this much of foundation. I don't have as much as a lot of people does, but I do have some. This and this is the same, and I also have, I have like one more of these in my one or two more, one in my travel bag and one in my stash, because I collect makeup, but I use this quite a lot. This is one of my favorite foundation. It's from eBay and it's quite cheap. I think I paid maybe $4 or $5 for it. It's really white, and I'm going to pump out a little bit just to show you. And it's like here on my hand, there. I'm going to like, it's pretty, it has very good coverage, and I really enjoy this foundation quite a lot. Then I have this called Dark Blonde Moist Foundation without perfume and parabens. It's just called Dark Blonde. I don't see any other name. It's from my local drugstore, and it's like, when I pump it out, it's a little darker than my shade. It is there. Yes, you see it right there. And I'm going to like, it's for summertime, I will say. If I get a little bit of tan, that's as dark as I go. It has very good coverage, and I really like this foundation. It doesn't lump up. I don't lump. I don't know what word I'm looking for. I'm looking for a word. It doesn't what do you say, man? Come on. It doesn't like, it's good. It's nice. It's a nice foundation. It doesn't, what the fuck do I want to say? You can wear it without it getting, I don't know the word, but I think you know what I mean. Then I have one called Skin Food White Grape Fresh Foundation. It looks like this, and I am very much happy for this foundation. I'll pump out a little bit. It looks like, there you have it right there. It's pretty pale. Still, it does have some color to it. The coverage is quite nice, and it's easy to put on. There we have it. I'm going to take them off all the time so you can see the difference. Then I have this MAC, and it's NC20, and I think it's quite dark for my skin. We have it right there, and I don't really use it because it's so dark, but it is a very nice consistency. I have it here on my arm, but it's way too dark for my pale complexion, so I don't use it. The next one is called LA Girl Perfecting Liquid Makeup. It looks like this, and what else? Pump something out of my hand here. It's very pale, and I like it. It looks like you have there, and when I smear it around, you see the coverage is not very good, and it's like flaky, and it's not a very good foundation, but for emergencies, it does work. It was definitely not one I wanted to buy. I'm going to remove the primers because we're taking those in a section for themselves, and then we don't have that many left. Then we have this one. It's called Infallible Blush Matte Finish Non-Transfer. It's pretty old. I had this for a long time. You like screw it up, and then you like smear it on your hand. I need to screw up a little bit more. And then you smear it on your hand. We have there. And then you have this brush at the end. I used to use this a lot. It's very old. It's very good. It does have very good coverage. The tattoo is almost covered. And the shade is alright. It's not too, dark. But it's still a little bit dark for my taste. Then we have Stargazer, which is completely white. It comes like with a spatula like this, and it's actually fucking totally gothic white. And I bought it because I wanted one white for when I dress up and shit, but it's not very good. It's okay. It does give me a white complexion, but I don't use it for makeup. I use it if I have to dress up or something. Then we have this True Match, the foundation True Match in the shade 17. It says 16 on one side and says 16 on the other side. I don't know which is correct. It is shade super blendable, matchable skin color and texture. I don't know what shade this is, but it was the lightest I could find. It looks like this. I used to use this a whole lot, and now I don't use it so much anymore. And we do like this, and you can see it has very good coverage, and it's nice and easy to smear out. It's exactly my skin color. It's perfect, amazing. Then I have this one. I used to use this all the time. It was my favorite. I love this so much. This whipped cream from Max Factor, and it is. I just take a little bit. I never use it anymore, but I was like addicted to this stuff, and I put it on my tattoo, and it's like really, really nice. I used to love this. It has great coverage. It's easy to butter out. It's like buttery, and it's really, really nice. But I like the consistency, and you don't need a lot, but it's really good. Then I have these two. These are the same. They're from Meow, and it's like it has 4 different shades. Obviously, I don't use the dark, but as you can see, I've used a spatula to mix up the right color for my complexion. You can also use this as oh, the glass fell out. The plastic fell out. You can also use this as a concealer. I have 2 of those. Then put this back up in the little box here, which we don't need anymore because we're coming to the other ones. Then I have 4 small samples like this, and this is a little bit too dark. It's infallible. It's the same as this one, so actually it's the same. And then we have one called Dream Satin Liquid Age Perfecting Loyal. It's just small samples. I'm not going to test them out. You can see the shades here. I don't use them, but they're nice to have if you have to go somewhere and you don't want to carry a shitload. Then I have this one, which is one of my favorite. It is the Pure Mineral Liquid Mineral from Maybelline. It looks like this. I love this shade. It has a nice coverage. As you can see, it almost covers all of my tattoo, but we're not going to keep it on. We're going to take it off. And we have 2 more to go, and this is my 2 favorite. I'm going to show you the last. My favorite is this one, Kat Von D's Luggage Shade 42. I think it is light 42. I'm going to put a little bit on my hand and try to use what's on the thing. When you close it, you have to like put this little thing inside a hole, and then there's a little Kat Von D brand on it, and it looks like this, and I love this shade. It is a perfect shade for my skin. It looks very light on my hand, but it is really good for me. I only use this makeup when I'm going somewhere fancy. And the last foundation I'm going to share with you is this one. This is a mix of all my old foundation, which was almost used up, which is all oil based, and it looks like this. I have a shitload of it. I use it in almost all my videos. And every day I use this every day because there's a lot in it, and I have to close it proper because I don't want to lose this. It's a mix of high end, low end, whatever, but I found the perfect shade, and it looks like we have it there, and that is the perfect shade for my skin. It has such a good coverage, and it's a really nice foundation. Now it's smeared out, but I can really highly recommend that you save your old foundations. You check which is water-based and which is oily-based, and you kind of mix them together to make the shade that you like. Instead of throwing out what's left in the bottle, you can like bang it out of the bottle or whatever. Break the bottle to get it out, cut it open if it's plastic, take a spatula, whatever. Don't waste your products. I highly recommend you don't. So that's what I have of foundations at the moment. I do not need anything else at the moment. And while we're at this video, why don't I put this out and show you my primers? I have to put this here, and I will bring back my primers. Oh shit, wait a minute, that's a primer. I don't have a shitload of primers, but I can show you what I got. Where is it? Back. So I can show you what I got of different primers. I don't have that many different, but I did forget one. Let me just exchange this for the right one. The right one. Where the fuck are you? The reason why I changed it out because I took two of the transparent. I have the transparent and the purple and the green of the V7 primers. I really love these primers. For the cheap and for the drugstore primers, these are so velvety on your skin. They cover your pores really nice and smooth, and I just really like them. I use them all the time, and I especially use this one, so I have like 5 of these. But I do use the others. The others doesn't really do what they're supposed to do. They don't cover up and color correct, even though it's green and purple. They just react like this one. I don't see the difference, but I had to try it out. Then I have this. It's also for V7. It's called Perfection, and I use it once in a while, but you don't need much, and it does work, do the job. Excuse me. Then I have this from Scentsy. It's called Face Primer Magic Perfecting. I've never used it yet, but I have 2 of these. I have still to try it out. Then I have Max Factor Face Finity, and it looks like this. This I started using recently, and because I realized I had it, and I had to try it out. And this is like really silky on the skin, and I can almost compare it to Kat Von D's. This is the best though. This is really like you're putting silk on your skin. It's so really so on your skin. And that's what I have of primers. So I thought we could take them at this in the same video. And as we are talking about color correcting, I have 2 other color correctors. I can show you this right away, so we don't have to make it. Oh, wait a second. I'm back with more primers. I did forget a few. Before we go into the color correctors, I only have a few of those because I don't need it. I also have this one, the Nivea for Men Aftershave Ball Sensitive, which I use occasionally for my primer. This was Nikki Tutorials who started out with this. I don't know if she still uses it, but everybody went out and bought it, and so did I. And I use it once in a while. I actually like it. Then I have this. It's called BB Pore Silky Balm. It's like, looks like this. There's not a lot of product in this little box, and I never use it, but it actually is pretty good. There's just so little in it. I don't know why I bought it. It's kind of retarded that you get such a little amount of product. And again, I have this. It's called Base Magic, and Magic, I'm supposed to say. And then it's like this pinky color. Oh, it's so soft. You take very little on your finger, and this is really good. It's very cheap, and it's called Matier, but it really, I can see on my hand how it hides the pores, and that's why I can tell you that's good. For color correctors, I have these, and then I have 3 of the small ones where you have all these, but I packed them away because I stopped using them. You know, you can get them on eBay everywhere. They have all the foundation and color correcting and concealing in one little flat box, which doesn't cost a lot. But you can also get these, and this is purple and this is green, and I use these on occasion when I have breakouts or I feel very red. I have a lot of circles under my eyes, then I do use them, and I have a few of them, and I need to stock up on them, but that's kind of what I got for foundation and primers and color correcting. So yeah, that's for this part 6 of my series of makeup. So namaste. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave them in the section below. If you have anything to add, leave it in the section below. Please, if you like my video, remember to give me a thumbs up, and please do subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you as a member of my little family, the Lolita family. So yeah, if you ever wondered about the name, I will tell you in a video, but it's a long story. Okay, namaste. I see you later. Bye. Bye. Oh, bye.